Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 of my Let's Play of Sonic Adventure 1.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
So here we are, and we're back in the Mystic Ruins. We got the second Chaos Emerald. Actually, it's technically our first, but Chaos took our first. We technically got our second. So now we're going to go back to Station Square, and we're going to go and track down the third Chaos Emerald. But before we do so, it is sunset, so it means we cannot access to a certain somewhere yet. But that's okay, though. Because let's go ahead and wander around the city for a little bit, huh? Station Square is a relaxing town. The town folks don't mind a blue hedgehog wandering around. Pretty gorgeous. For my tasting. Oh, what's this? Someone left a sewer pipe open. Anybody could fall down here. Well, time for me to go investigate. And, yeah, we're in the sewers. That's disgusting much. But when you head over here, you see a shiny little object. That's a power-up.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Alright, so we got ourselves the light speed dash. Now, this first game, how it works is you have the spin dash to charge it all up, and then release it on a trail of rings, and there you go, you zoom right through them. I would say this first iteration of the spin dash isn't pretty good. Hey, don't use the back door. Shut up, I can do whatever I want. But yeah, this first iteration of the light dash is not very good. And later games they actually improved this, starting with Sonic Adventure 2, which by the way I just started my Let's Play of it. I really hope you guys are looking forward to that, and, yeah, we'll see right here. So, now, as you may know, look how long it takes. It takes a long time to charge up. So that's why we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get a second upgrade.
This is the crystal ring. This reduces the time needed to store power for the light speed dash.
So this thing, of course, will actually buff up the charge time. Pretty much more helpful for speedrunners because nobody wants to wait like 10 seconds just to activate something like the light dash.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
So anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead and be approaching the casino, of course, and just like last episode when we did the Knuckles playthrough, we need to get ourselves to hit that button, and that's what we gotta do. So, I say, let's just go ahead and go over here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go over to this button. What we gotta do is charge it up. It actually takes a lot less time than last time. So this actually helps in terms of speedrunners. You light speed dash up there, and you press the button, and you go access the Casinopolis. So this level, of course, as always, is a casino level. But how it works in this time, usually levels are point A to point B. But here's where the Emerald is actually located.
Try and deposit as many rings as you can. It may even help show you the way.
It's right up there. All you need to basically have to deposit a certain amount of rings to be able to reach up there. So let's go ahead and enter in this machine. And this is actually the slot machine or pinball machine with a built-in slot machine. Now, I am actually purposely gonna lose. It's not just because I suck at the game. No, it's because I want to go to a secret area that will guaranteedly give me a ton of rings when we start things off. This actually helps out in the long run. But if you actually do lose, you will be sent down to the sewers This is where you get actually a lot of rings there. That's why I recommend going towards first. You do get a lot of them here. And this is probably the only instances in terms of point A to point B scenarios. Of course, it's always the #1 rule in Sonic games involving, like, saying, gambling somewhat. Do not get hit. If you get hit, you lose all of your rings, and you have to start from scratch. And that would really suck in terms of this type of level, where you have to collect as many rings as possible. And if you lose all your rings, oh boy, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. I can tell you that much. I would recommend that you actually take the path that gives you the most amount of rings. And, yeah. So I recommend taking the longest path that will give you most of the ring mileage you're going to get. So, let's talk about Sonic Adventure really quickly, and let's talk about the voice actors really quickly, because we know that the most famous thing about Sonic Adventure 3D games is that the technology is good enough to incorporate voice actors. Sonic is actually voice acted by Ryan Drummond, and I have seen that he's actually still doing Sonic stuff at Sonic Revolution this year. Boy, he was actually pretty good. And we end up in the shower. So let's take a shower, why not? Ah, man, oh, a relaxing shower. Got me all cleaned up from the icky sewage downstairs. But back to Ryan Drummond. He's basically done Sonic for mostly around, he's been doing voice acting for Sonic from Sonic Adventure up to Sonic Heroes. And, I think he does a little bit of work too, but it's little in between. So, anyways, we still don't have enough rings, so we're just gonna have to explore one more, area to get more rings. So let's go ahead and get ourselves over to the far right, and we'll go into a second pinball machine. And this pinball machine is Knights. It is, now Knights is actually a Sega Saturn, it actually began at the Sega Saturn. And I think that's Japan exclusive, but I could be wrong. I don't know much about Knights. I might actually play it pretty soon. But overall, Knights is basically, let's not talk about Knights. But overall, the goal here is you need to collect 5 different cards. I highly recommend getting 2 of the same card, or 3 of the same card, etc. And you'll get a lot of bonuses if you get 2 at a kind, 3 at a kind, a house of cards, or something like that. You'll get a lot of it if you do that. Let's see, what else I want to talk about here? I'm running out of things to talk about. Let's talk about, once again, about the series. As you've pretty much known already, Part 1 and 2, we start off with Sonic. Part 3, we did Tails. Part 4, Knuckles. And now here we are in Part 5, doing Sonic again. And again, I stated that I want to do this Let's Play on a different type of format, not just because of post-commentary purposes, but I also want to try out the Life is Strange routes, where I create 2 different playlists. A chronological playlist, where it's by release, or by how the order you are supposed to play the game. And there's also like a storyline order as well, where I play the game in a certain way that fits the storyline a lot better. And of course, both playlists are made. I don't know how much you guys feel about the storyline playlist, and I'm still waiting for how responses go in the comments. But it actually saves the finale, like, it pretty much helps out in the finale run. Anyway, so like once you clear out like 1, 2 in a kind, or 3 in a kind, whatever, you'll unlock this bonus area where you have to, where you can easily get a lot of cards and easily get a lot of rings. This is the place where you farm a lot, and I mean a lot of rings. And you can also easily break this area too, as you clearly see here. I almost broke the boundaries. But it's pathetically easy to get a lot of good cards in this area. Free of the kind. But I don't want to stay in this area too much. I don't want to break this game in half. I figure at this point, let's just leave the area, because I feel like I've been there long enough. Of course, we have this ridiculously long segment showing the world of Knight, especially Knight himself, right there, before we actually re-enter reality and back to the previous pinball machine. But I'm done with that pinball game. Let's just go ahead and finally obtain the emerald and finish off Casino Night, or Casinopolis. And yeah, at best you need 400 rings in order to reach the emerald. At best. I got 569. So yeah, that's all down and dandy with.
Yeah, not bad.
But, don't think we're gonna leave outside of that emerald very easily.
Yeah! Hey! Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez! Hey, man.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic! We need to get busy!
Well, shit. We've been robbed. We've been robbed hard.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Well, I guess we have nowhere to go, but we'll just go to this dark alleyway and grab this ice stone. And I say let's take it to the Mystic Ruins, so I guess that's where we're gonna go next. We just got the emerald, by the way. I spent 400 rings getting that emerald. You know how hard it is, don't you think? Whatever. Anyway, so when you enter Mystic Rooms, as you can clearly see, the wall just busted down, so we have a whole entire new area to explore. And, well, that's where we're gonna go, I guess. And again, we're gonna take this ice stone pretty much way up there. That's where we're gonna go. I don't know why I'm having trouble there, but I guess it's the camera. So, anyway, so now with this ice stone, we're gonna enter this area, and believe it or not, this is actually going to be a very familiar area if you are veterans of the Sonic series, if you guys remember Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But boy oh boy, we are going to be entering the Ice Cap Zone from Sonic 3. And oh boy, we gotta like this level. I love this level. It's nostalgic. We need to get the green Chaos Emerald in this level. And how we're gonna get to it, well, let's find out. Now, there are 3 ways to clear up this first section. You can light dash this, and then jump platform to platform all over the place until you get to here. But, well, that's like the fastest way to do it for casuals. But here's the slowest way for casuals, by the way. You take the spring, then you take this route. And, of course, you have to make these icicle jumps, and they are really slippery, so you better be quick about it. Once you do that, you get up here, and then you use this rocket, and you blast yourself right up there. But that's, like, the slowest way for casuals. Both ways are for casuals. Here's the shortcut for competitive players. That's right. You spin dash jump onto there. I'm pretty good at this game, I will not lie. Like, with 3D Sonic, you can do a lot of interesting techniques, especially for Sonic Adventure 2. I am a master at Sonic Adventure 2. Probably not too much of a master where I can, like, 100%ly speedrun the game and, get the world record. I'm definitely not that skilled, but I'm at least able to accomplish A ranks. But, anyway, so now we're in the second section, which is in a cave. And, well, we're gonna go ahead and cross this chasm.
Not to fall off.
And, well, here's the number one thing we need to do here. Once you actually repeatedly hit this,
It may even help guide your way.
we will actually cause stalactites to fall. And we can use that to get across here. Now, let's think back to Sonic 3 and Knuckles real quickly. Back on then, we have a snowboarding section. It only lasts for 2 seconds. But let's do an enormous epic one, where you're fully in control, and lasts for about 2 minutes. This is the epic part of the whole entire Sonic Adventure. I love the snowboarding segment in this game. And, oh my god, it felt so good. And when I first played this, it made me think, maybe I should go to Ohio and actually attempt to snowboard in real life. And I did once. It was really terrifying. But I might consider doing it again next time I visit. But yeah, this is the snowboarding section. This scene is pretty epic. Now you can also perform tricks. I missed those ramps. Throughout this first round, I wasn't doing pretty well on like making these ramp jumps. But that's okay though. I had fun regardless. This is actually my favorite part. I'm pretty sure everyone would love to do this. But overall, this is the last stretch. We need to get to that emerald. So let's take this tunnel. And, now, this next part is actually my favorite part, especially when there's a mission. There actually is missions in this game, and one of the missions require you to do this, by the way. Do 3 perfect jumps. You jump here. You make this type of jump. And then do this jump, where you actually jump over the entire pillar and right into the boundaries of existence and grab the green Chaos Emerald. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is part 5 of my Let's Play of Sonic Adventure. I'll see you guys next time. We'll actually reclaim as Tails, follow the same route that Sonic did, and who knows what's gonna happen next. This is mardiman641 signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.